was looking at our Lion game and wasn't really happy how it was going, so
And as I mentioned,
let's try again.
Valley
I rolled
Luis actually grew on me quite a bit
minimum
since
40
Luis,
development,
so
so let's see what we get.
he's already in the potential positives. We'll see. We'll see.
No development. Outside.
Hello.
Ethiopia is inside.
No, Killer Instinct actually, Nymph.
So we'll have less land attrition and movement enemy change, and that's good. Prestige decay is cool. Just here on okay. Okay. Oh, that's nice, and that's nice. The vision is just there. East African. Game government is Empire rank. Cup deck.
I was actually gonna say, you ever see a tow truck like this? Because I have, and I'm not sure I've seen one in the last.
So that's pretty cool. I think we can do good with that.
24 years, roughly. The last time I could think of seeing
Yeah,
one like
I
this.
can't think of anything else to complain about. So let's do it. And I'm having a little runner in the
Nowadays
background.
it's all the bed tow trucks. They just put you up on a bed.
It's
you
what's
know?
on, and I like to watch it when it's on, whenever possible. Shouldn't be too distracting to anyone.
Of course, the reason we don't use the bed tow truck.
You know, I play slowly anyway, so good for me to have something to watch. But it might slow the game down because I'm also running 2 down.
It's because we need the physics.
2 separate programs. So yeah, Cop Deck. For defense, Coptic Christianity is a branch of Christendom that follows the Alexandrian rite and who answered to the Patriarch in Alexandria. With the fall of Egypt to the Muslims hundreds of years ago, Patriarch controlled by
Literally just
non-Christian
showing off the
states.
physics, really.
Coptic Christian serves an age fate only in
I'm fine
Ethiopia
with
and
it.
Nubia.
It's just amusing. It's
Here's
actually
the
pretty
house
easy to lose this if you
Sunnis and
drive,
Jews.
normally at a GTA thing.
Scandria, Axum.
I've been trying to branch out.
Oh god, that
Can't stay in
driving challenge.
Chamberlain Hills forever.
Yeah,
Nigga got airs now. I remember you before you was a wannabe when you just was.
And I remember you and JB before y'all was dope heads. Shit changes.
You the one all turfed up. JB smoking, but he ain't smoking homies. He out here grinding, towing cars, paying bills.
For real. Cause I could have sworn it was me
so
out here
you have
towing
to
cars.
instantly deal with this.
Doing it too, baby.
Please stop flirting with me.
Since 1975, the brutal murder and dismemberment of starlet Leonora Johnson.
That will be a Jewish
I hope you noticed
country
that,
if it goes independent.
That mention about the new light.
I don't think I ever
video.
played Ethiopia.
Just
I know it's pretty
Keep that in
cool
mind. There's a
nation and
lot
it
of
looks pretty
foreshadowing
cool.
in this game. Like a lot.
Read
It's
the
a little
lines.
similar to GTA 4. This story, the main narrative, is incredibly tightly woven in GTA 5.
Last year, at the age
Okay,
of
we
103,
cannot do
son
anything
Solomon Richards has
other
been
than collect with one.
since 1978.
I mean, she did offer to
Access to literally
give us a
nothing.
blowjob while we were doing this. So if you call that flirting, Permius, I don't know. It's not really flirting in my book. What the hell do I know?
Do what we can.
Okay, we make the drop where they got the areas marked. They get
Oh, sorry. I overate.
Excuse me.
Earlier. So this seems fairly straightforward.
Oh god, I hate the paparazzi.
Look,
Missions.
enough with that shit, alright?
Ain't a crime to let my man know.
How about this?
It's okay, real. I got
Discipline.
All right,
Core
sugar, you
creation.
can unhook
Oh
it now.
god.
I'll see you on the
This is
block.
some stack.
Anything you need, you holler at me. Now, where is that fool?
So for how
So you
long?
can see it's so they continue the replay
Yeah.
feature and the bonus objectives thing from Ballad. This time they give you rankings: bronze, silver, gold.
Franklin Clinton, who do you think, JB? What job? Your job, you cracked out fool. You can barely work a part out your ass right now.
So idea is to
Don't you try
take care of the horn and then go to the Arabic Peninsula, I think.
for you, that's for sure.
I just need the edge.
So another thing that GTA 5 does a lot is they like to have characters right after missions are done keep
Kill what?
talking or chatting or just doing something. Basically, it's a fully in-game cutscene that you can just drive away from. You can just walk on from.
Or snow.
But they're pretty constant, and you see, I'm just going to be sticking around, obviously, for the most part, to show it off, because slow run. Plus, you know, I'm into that.
off me, can you?
Okay, by the way, our car is on the mini
I
map.
have
Nice little thing there.
license. Yes, dude.
So, hang on. Let's do that really quick.
Good
Where
idea to
is-
befriend fellow cop
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
and
This-
kill that potentially.
There it is.
Wouldn't mind that.
Liberal because your job depends on it. Don't be mad.
Yeah, just your unique car. Still, that's something.
I'm not trying to be chewing tobacco, grabbing my nuts, mistreating women, wearing a wife beater shirt, drinking gin, huffing Freon. I'm the real deal, Michelle. The real deal. My fans know it. When I work out, I do it for the fans. When I'm pumping iron,
There's some
looking
fetishists
fit,
here.
I go, the fans want these pecs.
This is a
I'm on
lovely
TV
flag.
show, a radio show. I'm everywhere. I'm on a billboard. I'm in bathrooms.
This is
I'm an
lovely
idiotic
flag.
program director on a rinky-dink talk network.
Our flag is epic.
Demographic. Well, that's because they're all high. So now I'm saddled with a 22-year-old micro
Good area for flags.
millennial issues as a co-host.
Host, whatever. You're the co-host of Chattersphere, the right-minded, left-thinking, progressive entertainment talk show for all of Los Santos and Lake County.
Oh, you just love saying that, don't you? My name's
Melodia. Ooh,
like a parrot that sits on the shoulder.
love cross. Also love cross.
Women.
This your boy LD, long dick.
Fantasy novels.
I like saying winch, even if it is from 1402 and there were dragons flying around upside down.
Enough of your
Yeah, we can
Skyrim reference.
You're ridiculous. We have an incredible
keep friendly with cops so they convert a lot of things. If at all
Oh,
possible.
that's
but-
disorienting. Whoa, I'm not sure I like that.
Alright. Estates.
What? That crazy motherfucker Lamar hasn't got you killed yet?
No, not yet.
He must be slacking.
He's always slow.
What's room is pretty epic, right?
Anyway, talking to fools.
Here
Say if I told you some fools I knew would
is
rather
not.
competition. And this
So
luck would
let's
have they got this really
Try to get the air killed in.
name on it.
I say go fuck yourself.
Bad.
Bronze medal then?
Funny motherfucker.
That's pretty good.
Well, let me get in my car.
If I move here,
I think I like
I
first
will
person.
arrive.
We'll leave it on for a bit, see what we think of it.
Sadly,
Not while driving, though.
What have you been on the air for? 6 months?
if I go there, I will arrive on it or so.
We have a great show. Before Brother Adrian,
And let's try to
to speak to a few
destroy them.
favorite stars, everybody.
Just destroy them.
Jimmy Boston will be on the phone. Tyler Dixon, Milton McElroy. Then we'll take some calls, discuss the issues affecting Los Santos entertainment.
I don't feel the need to rush to spending a lot.
Excited. Listen, everybody. Since I started endorsing hybrid, I really feel like an expert on green issues.
Okay, but to call died here.
Oh, thanks, Michelle.
I love you, lad.
Clergy. I don't know. Won't be able to do that. Let's take what we can take. Just some money for now.
That's just great.
Yeah. Movies are over.
Unless I have some promise I can give you.
Maybe you can come on and sing with me like a duet. Man, it's so great that you have something
Capital.
more meaningful. Jimbo, you know, we could grab a drink sometime. I know some amazing
Eligible.
underground clubs where celebs
Nope.
like me and you hang out, sing your groupies. Thanks, Laszlo. Thanks a lot.
Don't think so.
You're a cool guy. I love that you do that whole
Okay, good. Think we were right.
normally
What's the button for his special power? Because I don't remember it.
I think he blew you off there.
Is any of this useful
Let
for
slide. We didn't want you to be a
extra
candidate
man
on the start.
crit?
There it is. Thank you.
Get into trouble and need a rescue.
Well, let's do like this so we have
Please,
same amount of
I would totally wear a banana hammock. I
motor points.
lots of friends, and we all hang out
Alright.
together.
Wow, sounds amazing. I'd love to get involved.
We said we'd befriend some cops.
You should try it.
So as you can see, just kind of demonstrating,
They
you can
hate
turn it
it
on and off
also,
and on and
they're
off. It's a fuel source. you
great
can
ally.
spend. And you probably should frequently, especially if you want to level it up, which I do.
Partying. Oh, good times. Bottle service. Probably just
Don't mind.
God, and there's nothing like taking advantage of a lonely divorcee from the Midwest while she
Sending an insult right away.
let you know that you're a star on television.
Are you?
You really are a man. That made me very It's disgusting. And she's probably crying because it was over in 60 seconds.
Who cares? I got mine. I busted a nut.
Please don't use that black scent again. And you really hate women.
Although you won't.
Okay, I
Sorry,
think
Mother Nature made you.
we're almost good.
Anyway, we've got another celebrity calling in.
Someone you can... An actor and a reality TV star. Tyler Dixon. Hey, Tyler. How's the new show?
Hey, how's it going?
I'll take that paper.
So,
Because it's a reality show, but like, I'm already famous.
what I'd like to know is,
It's kind of like starting on
can I change these at any
so
point?
amazing.
That's just great. And any movies, or are you waiting for the right role?
I really want a big
Because I like this for a
what I
start.
can sink my teeth into. Something about character, you know? Yeah, with a volcano or something where I could be like a superhero.
What have you done?
I'm tired of his blathering. Volcanoes.
Ah, that's permanent. Okay, I don't
I
mind
love
that.
the idea, though. A new kind of reality show about famous people. That's good.
Yes, Court. One second.
Okay, use all the combat help right now.
I don't know if I can afford a decent outfit yet.
Let's go. And next,
I also don't remember where it is. I know where the
That's
hair
anyway.
cutter place is, and I might go check that out. Because there's also a stranger up there.
Maybe the best of both worlds.
Oh, it sounds fantastic.
Don't be sarcastic. You're just bitter because they didn't offer it to you.
Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, we want to hear from you out there about what's going on in your life.
Yeah, I feel like the actual clothes I want are going to be in the thousands range. I have that memory. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing we're going up there is going to be the paparazzi mission. Oh yes, there's also events.
okay, this
Sure.
is all good. Like a kaffa,
So
that's good for now.
These are basically procedural things which you can just get some money from, or some events or whatever. Whoops, sorry. I'm actually not going to do this.
I just want to share with everyone you don't need to spend all that time working out. I found a perfect
Yeah, I don't have the ability to really do
And
that right now.
we should prioritize.
I've got a pistol.
shoot. I'm perfect.
Minus strength then.
Michelle, why do I need a bisexual Austrian personal trainer to shout and debase me, hold me to the ground, tell me that I'm worthless, all sweating on me?
Who wants to share sweaty equipment or get disgusting fungus? Share showers with strangers? What are you, nuts? I don't want Hong Kong root or ringworm. I found the perfect fail-safe solution.
Maybe not going to
guy after your own heart, lad.
antagonize Mamluks too soon.
Oh, we have a caller for you. Says his name is Reed.
What's up, Laszlo?
Hey, buddy.
Just to be clear, Laszlo, we're not friends.
Yeah,
I defriended
French.
you years ago.
Oh god, the loneliest robot in Great Britain. I need to show that off at some point.
Laszlo. Next caller.
Hey, Laszlo.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
About Phoenix.
You mean when I said it was
I did.
So yeah, we are of course going to do the
Loose and we get some.
Sleep on your hair next. Oh, wait for your braid with your pillow.
all right, I hear you.
See ya.
Arena is his reign, King
Paparazzi.
Zara Yakov married the daughter of one of the Muslim chiefs of the kingdom. As the young woman converted and stayed her vows to the Evil Emperor, there's no way to know this would turn out to be one of the most
Stop my head, but
influential
we're gonna try some
personality of
styles out.
politics for
Let's
years
see
to
what we
come.
got here.
Eleni, or Helen, would in its time serve not only her husband, but several successive kings after him as an able advisor, and as a power behind the throne. New consort.
Thank you.
Lovely.
I think it was Awkward Zombie.
And
Someone did a webcomic about this where they were like, I want a beard.
We
And the guy's
have
like,
two most powerful ones.
grabs some hair on the ground and just glues it to their face, you know.
Yeah, Shia. What a lovely.
There we go. Let's see here.
A religious microcosm we have here. Don't know how long I will find it lovely, but okay.
I think we'll go with that one.
Alright,
Triple rails.
save the money.
That's not bad. That's not bad. What do you guys think? Should we go with triple rails or should we go with the...
I have one fort. It's a mountain fort.
We're not getting an afro.
Please go away.
I'm just gonna be real with you guys. We're not getting an afro.
Oh, stability is cool. Stability is cool. No. Less rebels will be nice at the start.
Go ahead and do this one.
This is supply limits.
Look, I'm sorry. Afros work with certain people, but I can't take someone with an afro seriously. Including myself. I've had one before.
Come back anytime.
Get my hair really, really poofy back when I had a bunch of it, and it would just go... It looked terrible.
Alright, alright.
Hated it.
This is a gold!
Any picks?
Do here.
If they existed, I burned them.
I forgot there's gold here.
Commercial from Puerto del Sol.
Hey Laszlo, I take real issue with what you said about marching bands. They're brilliant.
Yeah, there's gold.
Marching bands,
Good thing I'm friends with them, they might give me money.
turning rock classics and pop hits in the garbage,
But let's get some gold or gold.
blowing into a tuba. You think a stadium full of drums?
They can wait for
One
two more.
time, I was
Good
wearing
thing this is lion
a really
area.
baggy pajama
Pretty much all
pants,
of Africa except for Sahara,
and this a friend of mine,
Congo,
she made fun of me for it, like, oh man,
Ivory
what are you,
Coast,
stuck in the 80s?
Gold Coast.
And without missing a beat, my reaction was, yeah, I was born in the 80s.
and Madagascar. A little tiny
Now
bit.
that may not sound like a good comeback,
But
but it
everything
worked
else is
really
good.
well, because she was just like, you're right, and she just kind of moved on. Anyways, so yeah, what do we got?
So
here?
yeah,
What
my
can we buy
expansion
now?
south,
Can we buy anything?
whenever possible, and here
We can
to
actually.
Europe.
We can get the
Peninsula, so we
SSG
can get to India.
for about
like to
triple the money we have.
Get
right
there
now.
before Europeans, if at all possible.
We can also get the PC90.
Of course, our holy site is here.
Which is free? Why is that free?
Here,
Sadly, we cannot get the... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Apparently I have DLC? And I'll take it. So yeah, you... Oh my god, 24,000. Oh! Yeah, so for those of you not aware, you can customize and mod weapons.
Kasuri
And
Grim. Let me
one of
just
them is
remind
called the
myself.
Yusuf Amir Luxury Finish, which
Kasuri.
is that.
Oh,
You can also get other cosmetic things. If
Takia.
you want it to be gold or
It's
pink,
also
you
not
want
far.
pink weapons. You want LSPD weapons, you want an orange, green, army, you take it. I love this cosmetics in this game. Legit.
yeah. And
So yeah, the extended clip, which,
Accent, I own
tell me how much.
it.
You can get a flashlight, a scope, a suppressor, and that's that's it for upgrades. Oh, and of course we can buy some ammo for this thing,
Right?
which we should probably buy
Where
at
the
least
fuck
a
is
little
it?
bit. Or a lot. There we go. We're good.
Ah, there it is.
Because of Slim Jim Reborn.
So beneficial to take on the environment.
If it wasn't for him, I could take Afro seriously.
Let's
so
try
we also
to
have melee weapons
be
down
cool
here,
with them.
which there are
I'd rather
several.
have them here than not on us.
I got a bunch of these things. There's all
By the
the
time I
pistols
get,
too, and of
I
course
have
all
the ability to
grenades
get
and
to the
drones, all sorts of
area.
stuff, tons of things. Thank you very much, Slim Jim Reborn. Appreciate.
I'd rather
Yes, final
them
thought.
have
Of
the
course we
anti-arc.
are. Why wouldn't we look at that horrific, nightmarish death doom of horrible death?
So,
That's
you
what I'm
know,
all about, man. That's not it.
maybe we want to be friends. Maybe.
So we can look at some outfits here, but I don't care for any of those. We're just gonna move on from that.
But mind getting a Defender of the Fate as quick as possible.
All right. So we have a
Seems
shotgun. Where's the
help.
shotgun?
Preserving our fate.
And a PC-90. Yeah, I think honestly the customization
Do we
I should
have a
jot that
line
down, which
there?
we're gonna have to deal with. Oh,
I think so, right?
damn,
That looks like a line.
damn.
So, very appropriate.
Hmm.
Probably be Ethiopia for a long time. And I'm not changing for Coptic, that's a cool fate. Cool fate.
I'm gonna at least jot down a potential for customization options. I'm gonna jot down 3 potential possible positives for customization options. You're probably thinking, what? Appearance, guns, cars. We'll debate it. They might be baked in together, but I want to at least make sure I have all those jotted down so I remember them later.
Might run out of money soon. But such is life.
Where's the stranger? Oh, there it is. It's up here.
Could turn up to 40 if it's not doing much for me anyway.
I've customized
Maybe the
the
tradition
hell out of
helps.
both Cyber Exile, but I'm a weirdo.
Maybe not.
Like this car I'm driving right now is probably the only car I ever really
Have some
bothered
money.
to customize. But
I don't have a good
crap out of
religious
this
unity
thing.
right now. I don't have money to fix that.
Alright, Dream Whisperer, just because you used the emote.
Yeah, that helped.
Park up here, take a moment.
Quite the difference when we turn on our maintenance.
There we go. Yeah, if you customize your car, you keep it when it respawns. Customize other cars, they're gone as soon as you do anything else.
And
Just like
they're
the other
not
GTA. Yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure
getting
this
any
is
allies
the
at
paparazzi
the
mission.
moment.
So this is. I don't like these missions. Yes, Revan. I've thought about getting the other type
so
of SSD.
it should be
I think
easy
right now.
pickings. Then
I can
and
get
hard
one on the rig. Let's get on the rig.
Okay,
Give me that motherfucker.
sure, I'm
Hey, whoa,
good.
back off there, cowboy. I know my
Well, that's
constitutional
enough,
rights.
so
Anyway,
a
I know
lot.
you suck cock, so it's all right.
What the fuck you talking about?
Wow, hey, look, I saw quarterback blues, man. And you know, some of those older records here, they sound
Okay, this is key, this will help solve our money problems. So let's just keep playing till we are somewhat ready to attack them.
I didn't have my contacts in, you know. I mean, I love black people. Yeah, you know, like I look gangster.
1 month.
Gangster rap. Yo, suck.
Man, who gives a fuck?
I hoped for one siege ticket list, but it was not meant to be. Okay, they are allied with them, so that's good. We want to fight them all.
PG, right? He says he's a killer and a murderer and all that great stuff.
All right.
His mother and like show tube. What kind of message is that sending our kids? Why do you care, man? Yeah, because you know why? Because they all think they're gods, right? Well, fuck them.
Let's hit them before they know anyone.
Fuck them. They're not.
Oh, they probably won't. They're full focusing on me.
Oh, oh my God, it's Miranda. Miranda, I love you, Miranda. Come on. Come on, it's fucking Miranda fucking Cowan. Watch the fucking megastar.
No, leave me out your shit, man.
Oh, no. We can make vocal bucks here, man. We get one picture of her hairy legs or her aging mom, and we are in the money, man. In the money, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
I cannot even afford
Can
these
I
two.
just say that I actually despise paparazzi?
Miranda Cowan.
Paparazzi are scum.
Go.
And I gotta stress that because there's a difference between like people who, you know, look into Hollywoods and try to do, you know, journalism. And then there's guys like this guy. There's actually people like this in real life, which is probably what bothers me the most about these missions. This is not the last paparazzi mission we'll be doing, by the way.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Naturally.
Come on, closer.
So our trade note is
Yeah.
not really not
Oh yeah, give me more.
helpful.
He's got it. You don't believe it? She's slamming a speedball in there, man.
Would be
This
much
is
easier
realistic goal.
when we switch to
Nothing special about you.
Aden at
You
least.
ruined his life. Now make my day.
Even this one
Man, they
goes
don't call
into
her
two
the cell phone
directions.
slattern for nothing. She looks like a bloodhound in a wind tunnel. God, I love her.
And who knows when we'll be able to reach the one that's sent towards it.
You bet. Homewrecker, harlot.
This is pretty cool though.
What are you waiting
Yeah,
for?
well,
Go.
those are very distant problems.
Are we done here?
Very confirmed
Fuck you, Beverly.
that we can do this.
Oh no, it's that bottom Peter Madison. Shit, he's getting the money shots. Where's your dignity, man? Forget Miranda. I can't let him steal my exclusive. Get alongside him. I'll knock the weasel off.
Yes, we're good.
Getting away. Come on.
Let's go. Expand.
Oh yeah, I downloaded your
Yeah.
to the
You had a good idea. Come with me.
Now grow up and get a boy's name. Okay, buddy, let's get out of here. I'm already late for another stakeout.
Or thanks for nothing.
There's a small parking lot by the Cafe Redemption courtyard in Morningwood. Drop me there. You can keep the bike because I'll look after my people.
Look after your people. Man, I know when a ride is hot. If this is your bike, then I'm the fucking Pope, dog.
Okay. Don't ruin the vibe. I think I got a decent
That-
shot of Miranda back there.
So we splitting what you get for the photo, 50-50, right?
Yeah, well, I kind of thought the bike would cover your share. I mean, I did do all the work.
I'll get some money
Man,
out
I
of them.
probably shouldn't talk, dog, but
Probably.
this is one fucked up line of work your ass in.
It's about staying true to yourself.
With money
Oh, they
shot.
attacked them as well.
Miranda
Oh,
Cowan's 39 years old. Just made her day,
That's
man.
coming.
They wanted the tramps. They
but you won't
cured
get
it.
anything out of
It's a
that,
beautiful,
I'm afraid.
abusive relationship.
So whose day you making next?
Samantha
Oh,
Maldonado.
wait.
Singer. Got a tip-off she's buying a North
So
Korean
they have a
black
capital
market.
fort right
Holy
here.
grail of adoption contraband. This could define my career.
And what does this look like state-wise? There's
Alright,
a...
homie. It's been an education, dog. Look, keep on making the world a better place. You hear?
These are our brothers, right? Judging by the...
Shit, not if the question is how low is Miranda Cowan's love
So you
life,
just
and
gotta
banged out by some second-rate director.
penetrate here.
They need to know everything. Proceed to camel pose. Hey. By the manor next week. Continue the search for the truth.
Look, don't wait around for me, homie.
Oh, I'm waiting for you, homie.
Paparazzi are debatably legal. Basically, there's nothing directly illegal about being a paparazzi, but if you push it too far, that can get into actual other, unrelated criminal acts, which can then be used to charge them.
They have a siege
And
leader.
Lord knows that's been a thing before.
They also have a siege leader, so just keep in
But
mind, it's fine.
just
And they're
being
generally- Great general.
a disgusting scumbag of a human being who constantly tries to harangue someone in order to get a picture at just the wrong moment, make the wrong version of himself acting up.
That's a nice sound. Of walls crumbling, the The fortress has been breached.
Whoops.
And our siege is much quicker.
Probably looking at the game.
Okay. I'd love to take away their fort. If it was like that.
And of course, this ties into one of those horrible things about human society where, you know, things that are allowed are not really, you know, cool.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I didn't start the
Just cut
fight,
them in
Miss
half like this.
Haverschmitz.
Might
All
be
I
a
was
bit
doing was
difficult.
asking him a few questions. He's the one who
So
decided
the key
to
is
punch
to
me.
get to the sea, so let's first get to the sea. Having a coast. Also,
Making you my problem, homie.
I know they might want a piece of this as well. I just like one coastal and I just like to humiliate them otherwise. For now,
I warned you.
if at all possible, might not be possible just yet. Come on, come on. Before we're bankrupt. We take a few more hits. It would be nice to get it down. Before we have to take out alone, actually. Let's see.
I never answered your question, Final Cloud. I do apologize. I wanted to ask everyone. So, if you were in charge of writing the story of GTA 6, what do you think would be the best location to set it in for the story? Hey, bad
Yeah,
news.
if it doesn't
See you
happen
guys.
now, well, what can I do to you? I've exhausted my options. Oh, fuck.
I'm actually torn myself. See, the problem is, I still loved and would still want to try to adhere to the idea of doing a trilogy. Even though the trilogy idea has basically been
Oh,
torpedoed
for
by
fuck's sake.
GTA Online, I would still want to do something with that. So, to continue
Cannot
the trilogy,
afford it.
Vice City is the obvious
Don't
answer.
ask me simple
But
choices.
the other two ideas that were occurring to me are both
I
basically
cannot afford
not in the
anyway.
States. You know, do something outside of the
Alright,
States.
I'll max out these things and then probably
London's the most obvious choice there.
Yeah, progress
There's a lot of other cities we could
this
go into
month, if at all
outside of the
possible.
country, which GTA has never done. Oh yeah, the motorcycles handle
For
really good.
fuck's sake, man.
Just make everyone on stream dizzy here. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping. I'm done. You can look back. You can look.
So not only am I losing men
Okay, sure,
needlessly,
Daniel.
it might even not be
Fast travel
beneficial
in the
in the end.
underground, subway missions, going to downtown London and not being able to drive because of wall traffic. That sounds awesome. But yeah, foreign protagonists, move outside the States, get a different perspective. It would also suit with the fact that, you know, there's no... That's hysterical considering the developers are Irish? Scottish? Whatever. They're not from the States. Anyways, given the fact that they've lost several of the main creative leads, it would kind of be interesting to see them branch into something else.
Okay, let's go down.
Right, that's
Whenever
the
possible.
mission, You're right. Because, like,
Are we gonna lose even more money?
GTA has a tone, right? The parody or the parody on top of the parody. Serious, dark storytelling on top of wacky presentation. Like, that's the GTA thing, right?
Oh, yeah, I
You could go for a different tone if you stretched it outside of the country. You could try to present things.
Very good then.
Remember back in Lost in the Damned, when Billy is setting up Johnny, and we go there. Actually, no, that was Ballad of Gay Tony. I'm sorry. When Billy is setting up Johnny with the I don't know. I guess it's triads, and we go in there as Luis and Tony. Like, we are very serious men. You will help us. You will help us get our license. I know that sounds strange, but that kind of thing showcases the different mentality there. We saw a little bit of that in San Andreas, too, if you're paying attention. Either way,
No
I
reason
stand
to
by my
not
answers.
pick up everything.
But,
because
so
we're
Bad Deal, it's
attacking
funny you
as
say
well.
that. I don't necessarily agree, because
And eventually this.
I can think of examples that are counter that. However, it's similar to the Fallout question. I've said before that
Oh, okay.
Fallout needs to get out of the States, and I stand by that. But I know a lot of people who disagree with that because Fallout is meant to be in the States, so it's perspectives, right?
But you know what? It's getting to be a bit much.
I have no idea how you go.
Of course I go. I'm a woman.
Ain't that the truth?
But girl, I done all that I can do. But you know how boys are. Wait a minute. Oh, girl.
Yeah, this is great.
We ain't even gone 5 yards yet.
I know, I'm just asking.
Just what we needed.
Spirit walking, exercises body and
Hopefully we
soul.
could.
All the rage. We are women and we are free. Free in the hands of patriarchy. We are women. We are women. We are women. We are women.
Damn.
Probably won't do this in time.
Yeah, thank God I missed her crazy ass. She's spirit walking this shit now, man. Just her attempts.
Hey, don't
Good.
talk shit about your auntie, man. She got it. I mean, she
Focus
cool
on
as
it.
a motherfucker, man. Come on. Come
This.
with. We gotta go pick up some shit from around the corner, man. We can walk and talk at the same time, man. Why the fuck we can't drive? Around the block with Chop? You need to walk with your fat ass.
Because I
Okay,
do
you
like
talk, little
getting
son of a bitch.
everything first. Because the AI doesn't use the states, so.
Come on, homie. We ain't got all day.
So
Oh.
there's Chop.
What you got a kidnapping fool? That Clown D, that OG fool from Ball.
Dog, I told you.
Oh,
no
we're
more
even gaining
gangbanging,
money now.
retro vengeance bullshit. I'm trying to make some
Let's see
fucking
how
paper.
it is when we do
You gonna make
this.
some paper, low, and ain't nobody out here gang banging. It just look like that. You gotta know the difference, man.
Man, great. My aunt will be very happy, homie. She wants me dead
That
anyway,
will
so she
also
can
give
get
us a
the
note.
fucking house.
Maintenance.
You driving?
Of course I am. Come on, Chop. Chop's a good
Now,
boy.
the question.
He's a good
Shall we
boy.
do it?
We're gonna bite some fools, aren't we?
Get in the van.
Shall we?
Get in the van.
Hi, I'm
Good call.
thinker, writer, philanthropist. I want to help you access the most powerful force in the universe to
Go
Up
on.
Vinewood Boulevard.
I don't like it, Don Crow.
I know it sounds crazy.
No one's as good
Let's
as
do it as
Oscar.
fast as possible.
But Oscar's real. If Oscar was in a video game,
Me and Chop got a lot in common. Yo annoying ass.
Man, I'm carrying both of y'all asses, homie. Look what I set up.
Hey, why we doing this, dog?
Man, cuz we supplementing our income.
More like supplementing the drama in our lives.
Is that fool Simeon looking out for us, or is he looking out for himself?
Shit itself, I guess.
So how a couple of gutter-ass fools like us get ahead?
By getting serious.
Exactly. We two highly motivated, results-driven
Desperately
motherfuckers with an entrepreneurial
bonus in.
mindset.
Oh, yeah.
That.
Highly motivated self-starters, huh? And kidnapping.
Hey man, whenever you want to do that again,
But it
I'm up
always
for
go
it.
wrong, don't it? All your
Diplomats are
schemes.
kind of busy at the
They don't
moment.
go right, but I wouldn't say that they go
So,
wrong
do
all
we
the
wanna
time neither. Not as
get
long
on
as
it
they good.
this right away? Again,
But I ain't rich neither.
I was 45.
I think so.
This happened right here.
no, it
I
isn't.
believe it when I'm hope.
Three-way split, homie. Me, you, and Chop.
Man, Chop don't get shit. Chop an intern.
You hear that, Chop? Little Frank trying to screw you.
She's got to do to keep the media interested in her.
Chop ain't into that training shit.
Painkillers like Glutamol, Zombix, and Aladdin are more popular with junkies than sick people. Weasel News, confirming your prejudices.
It's all about me.
Self-radio.
to enter the capital. To
I
control
don't
the
think
diverse
about it. I've
Ethiopian
never been to
Empire
Canada.
and the Solomonids have never established a permanent capital.
A few Canadians.
Instead of a royal,
How can that
instead
poor
the royal
puppy
call
live in
travels from
12,000
chief to
years? He
chief
needs
every
his
few
dog suit.
months. It's hard to establish administrative continuity. Under such circumstances, the throne in court does have its benefits. Frequented in the royal courts,
God.
all corners of the empire are contributed to growth to common elite culture in our lands.
What's happening now,
National
man? Ain't no
interest.
fun if the gangsters can't have none.
Man, fuck you, Mark. I ain't
Uh,
CGF.
Ain't nobody serious.
stability. I gotta say.
Man, fuck y'all. Hey, ain't there a law against you mark ass gangsters, insignia, mask wearing motherfucker?
Oh, so what's up now, nigga?
Lamar. Lamar. Oh my god. Wouldn't you, Sergeant Dornan?
Just drive, fool. Hold on, Chop.
To take out the loner.
Leaving us behind, fool.
Yeah, I'm in a van. He's in a crotch rocket.
That's 40 G's getting away right there.
Yeah, San Fierro would probably work too. I'd agree. Honestly, I think a lot of cities could work. For
See that bitch back there? She a dog. I'm all over that. And she probably the same. Like I said, they flock.
Flock your mind on this shit right here for a minute. You worse than Chop.
You ain't even concentrating. Do that special driving thing. Motherfucker jumping left.
you insisted.
You get all sex face when you do that shit, homie. That's hilarious.
So there you go. He does it in lore.
You could have done better. This piece of shit ain't going no
For
faster.
that question earlier.
Chop, we going after the motherfucker in the car, alright? All these punk ass
Will
bikes.
not be there before.
Oh, that's weird.
Snatching his ass right. Remember the homies around
Oh
the
yeah, I
block?
have to let them go, I guess.
Yeah, so we not. Cops on their cell phone as soon as they made the ransom call. Triangulated the
These are all
signal.
problems.
Ghetto birds all over the place. Surveillance, my nigga.
Oh, shit. Man, take
These
time.
are
Get
also
that move.
mountains.
Nigga, you
Fuck
just
me.
sit your ass there with your feet kicked up. Come on, Chop. Come on. Go bite his ass. Get that motherfucker, Chop. Get him.
Mountains. Okay, that's good enough.
I'm sorry, Seraphim.
Give it up, homie. The ransom's still the same, even if you got a bite taken out your ass. I'ma give you a bit bone when you catch this asshole. There ain't no rabies shots where we taking you to. This like sprint training.
Let's let them do it.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can keep sprinting after you run out of stamina. It just costs you health.
Fuck. Come on, boy. Find that fool. Snip him out, Chop Chop.
Chop mode engaged. So believe it or not, this is actually the second tutorial for the switch mode thing.
Got a whiff of him, Chop?
God, that's smooth. I'm gonna have to try that out later when we've got everyone unlocked.
Damn, bitch. Man, fuck. Where is he, boy?
Is we good here soon? Would be nice if we were good. Bet Israel.
Pistol. Really quick. Where's my pistol?
Okay, we're good now. That was this. Weightiness. And this. So we should be propped up now, right?
See, that's an interesting question.
Trade sucks that much.
I notice a lot of people ask where the next GTA game should be, but not a lot of people ask when it should be.
Our trade sucks that much. Okay, almost positive 0.
Actually, I kind of do have
Something?
this, mostly because it's a it's a no longer binary thing, you know. Instead of it just being, oh, we're out of stamina, screw you, you can keep going if you choose to.
Go, boy. Where the hell
We
is he
need
at?
to do this before we're maxed. Claim the final province, I mean.
Sniff him out.
Same tone as 5, although I'd like them to pull back the parity a little bit,
Come on. Smell that stinky motherfucker.
because it speeds up the mission too much. It speeds up the mission.
Give it up. You scared of dogs, nigga? Oh, shit. Screw that dog, man.
who
Yeah,
that
that's literally a
is.
speedrun strat. Although I actually did it the slow way, just to show what was happening before I shot him.
Hey man, get over here. Oh shit. What the
Huh?
fuck, man? I ain't got no beef with the CTS. Cause maybe we doing our own thing. What the fuck, man? Shit, hey Lamar.
Oh,
That's you, nigga.
it is done.
Shut the fuck up
Missed
and get
it.
in. Yeah, that's you, nigga. Fucking idiot. I said I had no beef, man. Hey man, what the fuck? Get that fucking dog away from me. Come on, fuck.
Lamar.
I need everything.
Lamar.
Chop, he gonna be a lost cause like you, dog. We gonna stash this dude in my spot.
Ooh, I can now.
We going back to your crib? I've been there when you was in diapers. Shut up, man. You ain't recognize me.
Get those.
I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar. Really? Well, I guess that means we gonna have to shoot your ass when we pick up our 40 stacks. You ain't gonna pick up shit.
Oh, I do consider.
Before you can even move, nigga.
Oh, interesting.
Be quiet. I gotta make a call.
Oh, didn't look at
Ah,
the
gotcha.
options.
Let me think about that.
Ooh.
Calling them on a cell phone, you dumb motherfucker. They gonna trace this
So,
shit in a second.
generic ones and Coptic ones and African ones. So, no Ethiopian ones.
You just gave them our
Got it.
location. Now we gotta let this motherfucker out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And nigga, give me that damn phone. What the fuck? Fuck you. I'll be seeing y'all soon. The only reason
Some
you
more
been seeing
extensions.
shit cause we went easy on your ass.
Eh,
Remember that, dog.
around 50%, it's fine.
Man, you better start walking, D. This some bullshit. Take me down
So
the
what
cut.
will our finances look like in this question? They will look better.
Yeah, Lamar's big plan was to kidnap
Finally
a
positive.
random guy and demand 40 G's for him.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That was a good phone. A good phone? The cops was all over, nigga. I could have swallowed my card. Try to triangulate that. It's too late. Shit's done. At least I saved you the indignity of pulling apart your shit. Nigga, I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty, old precious motherfucker. This is what I mean, homie. We need to get serious. Get paid. This shit ain't
So,
worth it.
if I were to attack them, anyone have?
Hello, my name is Yogi Abedipaka. Yoga is a way of slowly making your
Up
mind
them. So we have to keep an eye on if everyone is.
got to keep it interesting.
Need to do some wars.
Finally made yoga American with bloodlust. Very
So these are some wars. No one else.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it. Motherfucking gangsters, you know how I do.
The
Take
Renaissance.
care of my business. No, the fuck you kids ain't.
Might take a while to get to us.
Different timeline.
Let's see how monks feel like the southern lands. They don't feel much towards it, so alright.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Lamar would
those-
be all over the diamonds of the heroin. Like an idiot.
So when can I start?
Ah, we'll go and do that mission while we're here. We're not in a hurry, right?
In 4 years.
Kidnap someone he knows personally. To sell him for money that he didn't even know if the people who might have been willing to pay to get him back might have been willing to pay.
Okay,
No
so
plan for the kidnapping, no plan for holding him. This is actually important to the
Very
narrative,
soon.
though, because this is showing the contrast. You remember, this game started off with a bank
Yeah.
heist, which is one of the main things this game is trying to push for. Like,
yeah, man.
Iran. Now, that bank heist
Alright,
was
the
done
next
very
thing.
coldly and very professionally by people who knew what they were frickin' doing. It only fell apart because
It's
of a
pretty
couple of
much
issues,
raising
which
for
we'll talk
favors
about
from
later.
them.
Later on, we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of that, but it's important to show the contrast of what it's like when you see the small-time scale people like Lamar, who are doing
Shouldn't take
random
too
odd jobs which do not pay off and they haven't thought anything through and they have no idea what they're doing.
We should have.
This is one of the
numbers.
reasons why this is so important to establish this, and I agree with doing that mission before the Michael mission, because this helps to explain why Franklin attaches himself to Michael. Michael effectively
Yeah, well,
becomes
help
his
happens.
suddenly can't think of the word. Mentor, thank you.
Some
God. Michael becomes his mentor. And it's like, all right, look,
Spy
I'm going to teach you how
network.
to actually be a criminal. And he likes doing that because, as we've established before, Michael's really good at what he does. Go figure.
I do not really have the luxury of taking away some of the land from anyone of the estates. Like, and so
Sure, why not?
Acheronda.
Only takes a few seconds. I can just do it like that. Check it out. We're saved. God, this game.
For a few extra trade
So
bucks.
this is the really gross paparazzi one.
You know what? I thought it was incredible getting such an easy
And there it is.
third box, man.
I waited
Heavenly, good to see you.
No, seriously, dude.
as long as it was human beings. They'll probably come here.
America's newest sweetheart. Man, she
Please
like
help.
cotton candy and puff.
Yeah, ain't getting in the bunghole. No, no, seriously, dude. One shot of that real stuff. We're in the money, homie. We're in the money.
Who says America is going to hell?
Well, not me. Come on, let's move. Now, remember, dude, this is a covert op. We need to blend in. Ninja style. Follow my lead.
No, Mr. Red.
Forget 'em. From here on out, we're ghosts.
Yeah, me and
Could you help me
ain't
suppress
gonna
rebels? No?
stand out. Oh,
You'll blow our cover.
It's unfortunate.
this should be fucking interesting.
Part of having
So yeah,
Vassals.
very minor PG-13 warning here.
good rolls. Good rolls. Could have been a lot worse.
Come on, they should be just past this pool.
I agree, Bad Diesel. I still defend it because it's still got a very excellent core narrative, but
Right around this
the
corner.
side stuff,
Sweetheart, getting in the sweet tea.
that's,
Here,
yeah.
you take the camera. She knows me, dude. I'll keep lookout.
I like how bored she looks.
Back to positives.
Tutorial thing, yeah. Hello? Take the shot. I think it is taking the shot. Oh my god.
Justin, you're 21 and I'm 24. We only say we're teens for marketing purposes. Okay. Just get on with it, will you? Hungry.
We done here, game? There we go.
Oh, shit.
GTA 5 is hilarious. Plenty of times.
Come on! Go, go, go!
Security!
Get in, get in! They're still coming after us! Don't just sit there! Film that psycho slut!
Damn, America's sweetheart is one angry ass bitch.
Yeah, I know! She's terrifying! It's perfect! I'll try to lose them.
I was working on my quad, you idiot!
Straight road coming up! This is your chance to get a good shot of her!
Man, you not the one hanging out this fucking trunk.
You people are stuck!
That's true.
It's true.
Whoa, whoa! What the hell, man? That motherfucker's right on top of us, dog.
I'm taking a sharp right! Keep that camera on her!
Those two men are child molesters!
I'm gonna go left and cut across the intersection. Hold on!
Growing religious from Egypt, and Mamluk Sultan is persecuting the Copts in his lands. As a fellow kingdom under Patriarch of Alexandria, it is our duty to act. The fact that the Patriarch himself is in Mamluk's hands comforts me somehow. Their attack church at least.
This crazy ass bitch.
Ah, shit! We got traffic ahead! Going left! Keep it steady!
I will fucking destroy you! And everyone who knows you!
You know, I hear that threat a lot in this game. From a lot of people.
Yeah, don't really have a need for that just yet. Why can't we be friends?
Yeah, shit. I hope this didn't just turn into a snuff movie.
Whatever, she's fine! I'll wipe the audio. Oh, I can just see the headlines now. Poppy Mitchell crashes car on drug-fueled sex rampage.
Yeah, we can't allow that.
Someone's got to do it. I really don't think so.
Hey, look, if you don't want to become rich beyond your wildest dreams while performing a vital public service, you won't meet me again. But then again, you're not an idiot.
No, I am a fucking idiot.
I mean, it's true.
Okay. To deal with this as well.
We're gonna be doing
Rebels
all of
happen.
Beverly's missions, but I swear it'll pay out in the end. Just wanted to double check something real quick there.
Oh, they are moving.
Let's see here. Whoa, there we go. There we go, okay. Double check something. That's what I thought. Man, that's laggy as hell. Look at that. Stutter.
They're just LA2. Oh, this is very simple.
No, CJ's voice actor wasn't in this, not even as a cameo. Lost opportunity.
I think we can work on that.
The what, Sabrexo? I mean, if you're saying what I think you are, the answer is no. But let's clarify first.
Don't become no murder case now, nigga.
My friends might already have a claim. Yeah, they do.
Hang on, I need 17 more people to say in chat that Franklin's voice actor is related to CJ's voice actor.
What's up, homie?
Hey, look. Chop got to stay around your crib for a while, homie. That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
Rolls, but it looks a bit. That's way better.
Yo, black ass. Bullshit, nigga. Just take care of it, man, alright?
Alright, I got you, dog.
Managed to lose some cavalry. Always a pleasure.
Find out just how badly politicians are screwing us all over.
Weasel News.
Could an asteroid hit Earth next week?
A local woman found love from government.
They got it.
The asteroid known as Q will be dangerously close to Earth next week. If a collision occurs, the 1.5-mile wide space rock will cause catastrophic damage and most certainly wipe out our species. Space rocks have tried to annihilate mankind before. 50,000 years ago, an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs after a man foolishly listened to his woman and ate a piece of forbidden fruit. Scientists warn the asteroid will pass 20 million miles from Earth, which they say is really, really close.
Jeanette Adams says she is so glad the government has been collecting phone records and reading citizens' email and text messages. If it hadn't been for that, she might still be safe. FIB agent Kenny Bryan contacted her out of the blue after reading her private email and posting.
Ginger.
The couple
So
are
yeah,
engaged.
there.
Officials point to these kinds of heartwarming stories in defense of the much-publicized program.
Let's go there immediately this time. To be a nasty fight. Let's have some more already though. I don't really. Oh, another hit to army tradition. Oof. Now you know what. You know. Ouch, 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 ouch. Came way too early. Let's activate the fort. Maybe they will go for it. Well, they'll just blow out our money. Yeah, I don't think they will go for it, but need to recover. Let's wait until January.
Sorry about that. Had to throw something into the oven. That's an appropriate song. By the way, guys, did you know that Franklin's voice actor is related to CJ's voice actor? I know, it's shocking.
Oh well, we can at least
So,
reverse that.
you got that, right?
Because you think that I am an Arab.
God, I love that I can watch cutscenes now. Did you catch? So this cutscene's supposed to happen during the day. This mission's supposed to happen during the day. So rather than just having
Yeah,
it only
they're not
available at a
moving,
certain
so
time,
let's go
or
ourselves.
having it so that it can be like it just show out at any given
Well,
point in
just
time.
wanted to see
Like so, in other words,
they
the
do
mission
move.
could happen at dark.
Just in case.
They make it so that when you
To
start a
save some
mission,
face
it
for that
automatically fast
blunder.
forwards to the exact time it needs to be.
They have a good shark general.
Basically, they didn't need to do that, but that allows them to decide the time of day for
Casualties.
lighting and weather and all that kind of stuff.
Never a
The
fan
scene
of
gives
that.
more control of the cinematic side of the missions. And we good, basically. I like that feature.
Excuse me. That boy. I am his mentor. I am so proud of you.
What do you mean, mental?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, so what you got for me?
James De Santa. Some kid. He is already late on his payments, and I have this bad
Okay,
feeling.
we
will
dealt
do more
with all
damage
the
to the car
rebels
than
now.
we can get back from him in the exorbitant interest rate payments.
Had to happen once anyway.
The house
So,
is on
consider it a forward investment.
off Eclipse. It's an SUV. Some Rockford Hills daddy's boy nonsense. Don't worry about it. Try to bring the car back in good condition, huh?
Gotcha, don't worry about it.
It's so good to see you, my boy. Hey, good luck in the loss. So,
Let's take a long side. Then I have to increase the inflation too much.
because of the color of my skin, you think I am a scammer.
No, skin color's got nothing to do with it.
Wacky inflating arm. Oh god. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Ooh. Okay, there we go. That took a
The
second.
question is, do I take
Out of
this
my
myself,
way.
or I'm fine with giving them away. I'm fine with giving them away. I want to
Yeah, Simeon's a piece of crap. A
Raise
lot of
the-
the people in this game are pieces of crap.
hire off. Looks just yet.
You know how we talked about how like it's such and such is a surprisingly decent person. We kept saying that in
Okay.
GTA 4. We're going to be saying that a lot less in GTA 5.
I am free
A
for
lot
this
less.
for 5 years.
Very appropriate music.
But we're back to having to root out corruption.
What?
Change your mind?
Which will
When I
hopefully
discover
stop
that you
soon.
betray me, perhaps. I hear you took the bike for yourself, my employee of the month. Listen, man, me and Marv was gonna get that back to you, dawg. Oh, I am sure. You will get this car off the daddy's boy, and then we talk. Insurance papers say they have a locked garage, so you'll need to gain access from inside the house.
Man, it's never easy with you, is it, Simmy?
Do not talk to me about easy, you thief.
Okay,
Thanks,
there it
Lamar.
is.
Appreciate that. I was actually just sitting back trying to think of a decent person in GTA 5. Madrazo is probably as
So
close
is
as I
there
can
any
come up
reason
with
why
off the
we
top of
should
my
take
head.
defensive? We don't have a synergy with the land attrition.
So, I just want you to look at these houses. Dave's alright, I'll give you Dave. He's got some issues and he's corrupt, but he is not terrible. So, you see this mansion in the middle of LA?
I see. No reason not.
Look at this place.
Yeah, it does it so well.
I can't even. I don't even know how
First,
much this place would cost. At least $3 mil, given
That
the
is
location.
good.
Jesus, Michael. And none of this makes Michael happy. It's funny how that works out. I mean, why would it? This isn't what he wanted. I hate to keep hammering that point, but I'm going to keep hammering that point because that's one of Michael's big things.
The other mission, no.
Yeah, by the way, music.
So that's a good amount of income. We can start dealing with this.
I'd be happy in that house. I've said before, space is a big deal to me.
You know what? You know what? Fuck that. I'm using a reload. One reload
No, I am too.
per
Corey.
game.
Like I said, we got Dave and we got Chop and Madrazo, and that's about it. And even Madrazo is a,
That would slow me down considerably, so. One reroll.
it won't let me do that. I guess I'll show off the backyard since I'm right here. Check at this. Look at this. Look at this.
I won't save scum anymore. This once per game.
He's got a package
That's
full
fair.
of ninjas back here. All right. Thank you very much, a pack of 12 ninjas. Very much obliged and appreciate, sir. And I will put that immediately towards Raid Shadow Legends, which is the game that is astonishingly terrible.
Sorry for the loading time. I should probably pause my downloads. Actually.
Yep, it is.
This is really long.
This video is sponsored by. Whoa! That was some. A snap, too. Did you see that? Look at this. Look at this frickin' place. Like, I like space and I can appreciate architecture, but God, what a waste of money. Sorry, I shouldn't do that.
It's just because you have a massive gaper, bitch.
I gotta be honest, this wouldn't bother me as much if real estate wasn't a diamond industry. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Dad! He said I had a massive... Jimmy called me a bitch!
So yeah, this is a pretty tight introduction to several characters. And basically, Jimmy's not really going to get any better after this point. Just going to spoil that for you there.
Alright.
Trying to knife it.
And I want to do that.
Okay, don't die, you shithead. If he dies now, he die. I'm out of rerolls.
I mean,
Look at that, he's not even 40.
honestly, I talked about this during the GTA
I don't think they have
discussions during our end. It's a pretty low chance if we're just being
much of a
honest,
risk at
and
that
that
age.
sucks. Now I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just take a taxi? Well, honestly, I'd rather drive because I actually like
Repeat
driving in this
these.
game. Oh yeah, this is a good time to mention something. Trevor angrily pulls people out of cars when he robs them. Franklin, he mugs them. Michael doesn't get physical. He threatens them, and they get out.
Too close.
Now, if you don't understand why I'm mentioning this, it again goes to that whole mob boss thing. Michael's kind of terrifying in his own way.
Alright, let's
And yeah, again, the mob
get
boss
all of
mentality
these.
there. God, I know it would probably cost a lot of money, but if I was to do a GTA 6, these guys would have to make cameos in it, all three of them. They would have to be in GTA 6, and I would have to showcase
expensive one.
them. Like, I would honestly,
Least
this is
expensive.
pure fangasming or whatever, but I would love for Michael to have become a mob boss, to be in charge of Los Santos.
Some options here.
And that's and that's his interaction is whoever's in GTA 6 is like, oh my god,
Decent amount of cover.
we got in trouble with the DeSantas. What? We got in trouble with the DeSantas? Are you
Let's go
kidding
for
me?
most.
No, I'm sorry. Oh god, they're gonna send Trevor after us. What do we do? Just come on. That's gotta be in there.
Beef general is all around.
I heard the DeSanta's not the real last name. Who
Careful.
gives a crap? You want to tell that to their face? No.
No matter the cost. We have the advantage.
I'd love that. We'll see. We'll see what they do. We know that they've actually. Oh my god, guys, you're killing me.
And I think I learned.
You're killing me here.
Let's do that next time. Goodbye.